work on factorization of quadratic expressions. Question is, factorize the expression. Which expression? Which is a quadratic expression and involves fraction in it. Now midterm is in the form of a fraction. Not a big deal. Just write down the whole term, quadratic expression over here. If 2 is denominator, just take, because 2 is under the division sign, so it means it is 1 by 2, not only 2. Take 1 by 2 common throughout. When we take 1 by 2 common throughout, we multiply all the terms, all the 3 terms by 2. Multiply first term by 2. 3 2s are 6v square minus. Now multiply 11 over 2 by 2. 2 and 2 will be cancelled out and 11v left over minus 10. You can do this work in rough work. 11 over 2, write down, multiplied by 2, you will get answer 11v. Now to the next step. Look at the expression after taking 1 by 2 common. The whole expression is in the form of a straight quadratic expression. Now we need minus 11v's replacement. We want to break it. We want midterm breaking. Now you will use sum and product rule to break midterm again. I have told you in previous examples, when there is a coefficient with square term, we multiply this coefficient with the last term, which is a constant, and then we make factors and take help from those factors to break midterm. So 10 6 are 60. Make its factors. Everything is in front of you. 4 numbers are not required to replace minus 11v. So we will multiply and take appropriate numbers to get minus 11v. 2 2s are 4 and 5 3s are 15. Verbally, orally, or mentally, if you do this thing in your mind, 15 minus 4 is 11. It means you can adjust signs with 15 and 4. And 4 and 15, 15 4s are 60. This is appropriate factor of, this is a appropriate pair of factors of 60. 15 4s are 60. So these are appropriate factors of 60, which after addition or subtraction can give us minus 11v. Now write down v variable, because this is the variable of middle term. Write down this v with the numbers. Adjust signs now, because this is algebra. We need subtraction. The bigger term will be negative, will be with negative sign, and the smaller term will be with positive sign. Why? We will allocate these signs because we need minus 11v at the end. So when we will subtract 15v and 4v, we will get 11v, and sign of the bigger term will come. That is why we will keep negative sign with the bigger term. Okay, now minus 11v means minus 15v plus 4v is the replacement of minus 11v. We can get back minus 11v from minus 15v and plus 4v. It means we can replace, or we can break minus 11v with the help of minus 15v plus 4v. Okay, now you have 4 terms. There should be a big bracket around, so that you solve the whole question inside the brackets and keep this 1 by 2 side by side along the term. Now take common from first two. First we will take common from 6 and 15. 3 is common. 3 2s are 6 and 3 5s are 15. We will divide 6 by 3. We will divide 15 by 3 to get the rest of number, the rest of factor. Now look at v square and v. Out of v square and v, what is the smallest power? V. We will take v common. Here are 2 v's, 1 v left over. This v has gone out as a common, and minus 5 is a factor of 15. Whenever we have this situation, we take from the numbers the biggest factor, and from the variables the smallest power variable with the smallest power. Now come to the next two numbers, next two terms, and take common. 2 2s are 4, 2 is common throughout. So 4 divided by 2 will be 2. V will come as it is, as V is not present with 10. So we can't take V as common. 2V will come over here as the remaining term, minus 2 5s are 10. This way we have taken common from first two terms and from last two terms. Now look at the expression throughout. The biggest factor is common in both the terms. Now you have two terms again. This plus sign is the partition between two terms. This is first term and this is second term. From these two terms, the biggest factor 2v minus 5 is common, and the remaining factor is 3v plus 2. These remaining terms will make another factor 3v plus 2. This way, we will factorize a quadratic expression involving fraction. Now, this should be answer. We can keep this solution as an answer, but if you want to go another thing, or means if you want to do this question with the help of LCM, you can do it. This is the answer of the given question. I have given another method over here. Sometimes students don't understand this, how we will take 1 by 2 common and why we are multiplying the whole term by 2. So those students, if they are good at taking LCM, they can take LCM. Before taking LCM, we will put denominators under those terms which are without denominator. Upper term is known as numerator in fraction. This is numerator and 2 is denominator. Similarly, 3v square is numerator, and under every numerator there is a 1 denominator. It is understood. We can write down all numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as 1 over 1, 2 over 1, 3 over 1, 4 over 1, so on. So all numbers in this world have denominator 1. This is understood. So we will put 3v square, under it we will put 1 to make it a fraction, and under 5 we will make 1 to make it a fraction. Now you have three fractions over here, and these fractions are and the denominators of these fractions are 1, 2 and 1. So out of 1, 2 and 1, what is the LCM? Definitely 2 is the LCM. It's very simple. These are very simple denominators, so there is no need at all to do small division and so on. It's very obvious 2 is the denominator. Grade 8 level students can understand well. Now when 2 is denominator and we will divide the denominator or the LCM, we will divide the LCM 1 by 1. Now we will divide, 2 is LCM, now we will divide LCM 1 by 1 with the denominators of all the fractions. This is the rule of taking LCM, because now 2 is LCM, so we will perform LCM rule. 2 divided by 1 is 2, and that 2 will be multiplied. Answer is always multiplied by the numerator. When we divide LCM by the denominator, we multiply upper term with the answer. 2 divided by 1 is 2. Definitely 2 divided by 1 is 2. So 2 will be multiplied, 2 is the answer, and answer will be multiplied by the upper term. We will get 3 to the 6, 6v square over here, minus. Now divide 2 by 2. 2 divided by 2 will be 1, and 1 multiplied by 11v will be 11v. V is upper term, and it will come with 11. Similarly, go to the third term. 1 is the denominator. Similarly, divide 2 by 1. And answer will be 2. That 2 will be multiplied by 5, and we will get 10 over here. Look at this. 6v square minus 11v minus 10. It means if we take 1 by 2 common outside of the bracket to remove this fraction to factorize the term, it means we are actually taking the LCM. That is why we multiply the internal the rest of all. That is why we multiply all the terms by 2 if we are taking 1 by 2 as a common. Now come here and we will do the rest of process likewise we have done before, and we will get the same answer. This is all about this fractional quadratic expression. On the same line, you can solve many questions. Students, if you like this video, then press like and subscribe to my channel so that you may be notified of my future videos. Thank you very much.